Hi everyone, in this video we will see how to use a while loop in JMeter. Okay, for the just to showcase a while condition, I have created a temporary response using the dummy sampler, and it's a simple request. I'm adding a JSON response in my dummy sampler. So this is the JSON response which has a name and gender. So I have array length of 6 elements. So now we have that 6 elements in our response. So I'm using a JSON extractor which will capture all the names from our dummy response. And this is an expression, JSON expression. And if you go to the JSON post processor, JSON to the post processor, I'm using a variable here which will control my loop, whether to go through or whether to terminate. So I'm using a some loop controller here. I'm using a variable to control a while loop here. I'm assigning my variable first names to first name, and I'm using an index. I'm using a loop index. One value it is 1. The first value, it was picking the first value, and if when it comes to the this block, if condition block, this if code, then definitely it will echo to the while loop. So in while loop, I'm evaluating the variable what I'm saving here is it's returning a true. So the while condition should evaluate the value true or false. True or false. So whether you use a variable or a Jaxal condition or Groovy function, so the condition should return true or false. So my variable holding as my variable is holding the variable is holding a true or false. I'm just putting my variable like this without double code. Okay. So you need to use the while condition should final expression, the expression what you're using here should evaluate a true or false condition for your while. The while will decide whether to go or no using on your expression. So if you miss something, it will go for infinity loop. Just make sure and before using your condition. Now I'm taking the value what I'm assigning the post processor. I'm printing here in my dummy request again, and I'm using one more post processor to reassign the value of index. So the first time when it comes to the index will 1. Index will be 1. So the already 1 value is printed. Now what it will do? It will take the value. It will take the value of 2 here. It will take the value 1 plus 1 2 here, and it will get the index of 2 value. Index of 2, and it will print your value here again. It will print your value. So it will assign here in this line. It will assign the value from list to a variable and reassigning the index value into the JMeter variable. Okay. So I'm using a debug sampler here to see the values what it was coming in debug sampler. So let's run that. Let's run it. So we have length of 6 in our index. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have all the values. So if you come to this, the last variable is Dennis, and the first is a Leo. The first print is Leo, and the last will be the Dennis. And if you go to the aggregate report, debug sampler this is 6 times and debug sampler 7 times. So this will iterate 6 times, and this is the 1 time, so it's totally 7. And the print name request is 6 times. So as we have 6 variables, we have 6 times. So if you remove one of your value from your response, I'm editing my response here, just removing one of the response here. Now it has to iterate 5 times. It had to iterate 5 times. So we got the print number 5 times. So the condition what we are using here is determining the while loop. So whether it has to go forward or it has to stop it. So this condition is most important to control your while. Or you can put, if you are using HTTP request, you can use the variable which is coming from your correlations, and you can put the conditions here to evaluate the expression should evaluate a true or false value. Okay. Another most important point that we can mention here is, so if we if the expression what we're using here is not accurate, then your script may go into the loop, infinity loop, so that will trouble you again. So make sure you are doing a valid condition there. Thanks for listening this, friends.